Hi, ladies and gentlemen. You're welcome to Bono and Boma. I am Boma, and today I have an exciting topic to discuss with you. Don't go anywhere. Don't click any button. Just wait. It's going to interest you. It's going to uplift your life. Like it's a revelation I think you need to hear because so many things are going on right now, and I think this is going to best serve you. Don't go anywhere. So today we are going to learn about three basic things that hold us back. Have you ever thought why you are still at the same place in your life for quite some time? Now it's about to rain. I need to hurry up with this. So sometimes you ask yourself, why am I still here? What is happening? Like, why can't I scale up? Why can't I level up? Look at my friends doing this, my family members, my siblings, and I'm just here. What is happening? I was in the same class with this one. My schoolmate is here and I'm still here. It is something that we intentionally or unintentionally do that hold us back. If you do not like where you are, just listen to this video. Now, there are few things in life that hold us back. Number one is comfort zone, and I'll explain that in few minutes. Number two, learned helplessness. And number three, seeking for approval. So these are the three things I just want to explain in this video for you to understand how it affects your life and what you can do to help yourself. So let's explain what exactly comfort zone is. And in Google, comfort zone is a psychological state in everyone's life where we get to a point we are comfortable with our environment, where we feel at ease with our environment and we have total control of the environment we find ourselves. Okay, this is because we would have less anxiety and stress levels. We all know that comfort zone is simply just being in the house with your parents and they provide food for you whilst you won't pay rent, you won't pay bills, you are just eating and sleeping and watching TV and just living your life. This is an example of a comfort zone. And one of this is when you first graduate from school, like in your first degree or after your senior high school. You can tell that at this phase of your life, there is just a natural pause. If you don't get a job, what do? You are just home. Or if you don't start a business, you are just stuck with your parents or your caregivers or your guardians. So in the comfort zone of your life, if you do not intentionally energize and be disciplined to scale up and to get yourself off that phase, you would continuously find yourself there. An example is this. I am from the Upper East region of Ghana, and luckily for me, I didn't have to come to Accra to live my life. Back in the north, you don't have to pay for water bill, for light bill, for housing and everything. I mean, there's a whole room for you to sleep 24 hours, 72 hours, 100 hours. It depends on you, because we all know that coming from the north, it's something that has less opportunities. Now, I said no, I didn't want to live that life, especially after I was done with my first degree. I said I wanted to scale up. I wanted to do something else with my life. And my mom was so worried because she's like, you girls, you want to leave the home and then go all the way to the city? And we are like, yeah, people have come to the city with nothing, with just a piece of a bag and few clothing, and today they have established themselves. So I'm sorry, mama, you are giving me food, but I do not want to stay. My mom used to even cook for me, or I and my twin sister, but we said no, we wanted to live there and come to the big city and live our life, and we did. You see, it all has to do with the mind. When your mind is made up, you do not find excuses as limitations. When your mind is made up, even your realization state of being cannot stop you. You would always find ways and means to make it in life. It all has to do with how you see yourself. I would first of all want to explain the cycle or the phase of the comfort zone. Okay, so the comfort zone has 4 cycles. The first one is the comfort zone, like I told you, where you are at ease with your environment. You wake up and everything, you have control of your environment. You are okay. You don't want like everything is just under your feet, okay? And at the same time, you feel safe because you know everybody. If you're in the house, who can harm you? You just have to wake up. If you want any food to eat, go to the kitchen, go out. You know everybody in your environment. Everybody also knows you in your area. That is one thing of the comfort zone. So because of that, you would always want to be like your mother's pet, or you just want to be where you are to feel safe. Now the second is the fear zone. Okay, so when I was coming to the city, how we've all heard about how Accra is, how housing rents are, how the traffic is, the noise pollution, and all kinds of stuff. So I was in the fear zone because first of all, I wanted to find excuses that maybe I cannot do it. Maybe I don't have enough money, but I said no, I had to come. So in the fear zone, you will experience what we call lack of self-confidence. And it's true. When I came, I was always very quiet. When I joined the church, I didn't want to talk. I didn't want to ask questions. Like everyone could see that, yeah, maybe she's new in town. Yeah, that was because of a lack of confidence. And secondly, you'll be affected by other people's opinions. Yeah, so it's like you miss your bus and everyone is like, no, pick this one, okay? You don't have to pick this bus. I remember how many times I took the wrong bus to to the house. It's part of it. You'll be affected by people's opinions. You miss your way and they say, oh, exactly where you are, you have to go back. Some will say you have to go front. It's the same way when you find yourself in a new working environment. Everybody want to tell you that, oh, this is how the boss is, this is how you should do your roles and responsibilities. Everybody want to say something about what you do. You might even feel incompetent because of how people will criticize or judge you. And at this stage, you are going to experience a very low self-esteem or very low self-confidence. Now, from the fear zone, you move to the zone of the learning zone. Now, from the learning zone, you acquire new skills, you will expand your territory and extend your comfort zone. You will also deal with challenges and problems. Yes, so when I was now in my learning zone, I realized that I knew the car to pick to the house. I knew where to go get my groceries. I knew where to go for shopping. I knew my up and doing, like where, who, how, the 5 question tags. I knew them. And because of that, I was not affected by people's opinion because I was not in my learning stage, okay, of knowing the Accra city very well. It's the same way if you find yourself also in your working environment. You see, when you are learning now, you now get to know where to go and print, where to go and ask who in the hierarchy ladder. You know that you have to go here, you have to go there. Procurement, finance, administration, and all those kinds of things, so that you no longer have to ask people, how can I do this? How can I get this? You see, so the learning zone, you acquire new skills of how to do things, and you will begin to develop a high self-confidence, okay, because now you are learning and you are unlearning or relearning. Now the fourth zone is the growth zone. Oh goodness, I love this zone so much because first of all, you will find your purpose as to why you are in that particular place. So for me, I now knew why I was in Accra. I found my purpose of coming to Accra, and it gave me some meaning to life. At the end of the day, I was getting happy, I was making friends, I was going out, going to the movies, to the theater. At the same time, I was working. So my working environment, I was given, in fact, the best boss who taught me from the scratch. Okay, and it was such a loving environment for me. It could be the same for you too. Okay, so wherever that you find yourself at this moment, instead of being fearful, it's a process. You will get afraid, you would learn, and then you will grow. So I'm growing right now and I'm loving my growth because I'm setting new goals. I have my to-do list in a week, the clients I'll talk to, what I'll do, and I just conquer my objectives as soon as I can because I know how to do it. And in this phase, you'll be able to live your dreams. After you have learned and you are growing, you grow in your dreams. You execute your dreams. You set goals and you achieve them. And so you now develop a very positive self-esteem, and the same for self-confidence. And it just lifts up your body. You just get some new positive energy around you to do the things you've always wanted to do. This is number one, and that is the comfort zone I told you can limit you and can hold you back. Number two is learned helplessness. It's when people just assume that I cannot do it. For example, if I were still going to be in the Upper East region, I would say I cannot do it. I don't have anybody. It's just me. Or even if I'm relocating to London or Joburg or Germany, I would say, I've not been there before, and how am I going to do it? I don't have money to do it. I won't even take any action. I have tried it before. I have failed. I don't want anyone to be my leader. I want to be my own boss. Girl, you don't act like that, okay? Every successful person you see today has ever been told what to do, how to do it, and when to do it. You cannot be served if you do not serve others. So learned helplessness can really hold you back. Take action. Do not think that you are not enough. Self-doubt can really hold you back, okay? So the fact that others cannot do it doesn't mean you cannot also do it. The fact that there are excuses around you doesn't mean that you cannot also do it. You can really see those excuses and ignore those excuses and just do it. Just do it, however it is. Even if it's in the wrong way, if it's going to be a mistake, just do it. Some people have the fear of failure. Do it. The more you do it, you become a master of it. Now, the third thing that holds you back is just guess. When you are waiting for people's approval. Yes. When you are like, I'm waiting for my mom to say yes. I'm waiting for money. I'm waiting for my credentials. I'm waiting to get a camera. I'm waiting to travel. Like, when you're waiting for an approval for something to happen before you can make a decision. Normally, do you realize that when you wait and you wait and you wait, you end up not making it? Why? Because it's like you relinquish your power, your potential, your autonomy to that particular thing. And when you devalue your capability to that particular thing, you end up not doing anything at all, because you now have assumed the position that without it, I cannot. Okay? And my faith as a Christian has taught me that through Christ, I am strengthened to do anything that I want to do. Through Christ, I have faith and I believe that whatever I set my heart and my mind to do, I will accomplish it. I will conquer it. I will overcome it, and I will achieve it. There's a popular saying that goes, if I can dream it, then I can achieve it. Of course, it all has to do with your mindset. Like I first said, comfort zone, it's not a place for you. Learned helplessness is not a place for you. Waiting for people's approval is not a place for you. All excuses you have limiting you to become who you want to. It's only a time wasting. And remember, John 10:10 says that the thief cometh to steal, to kill, and to destroy. These things can be related to your everyday excuses. Your excuse that I don't have a camera. That thought is John 10:10. The thought has come to kill you, to steal your capabilities, or to destroy you. The thought that you have to wait for an approval. The approval can either destroy you, can either steal your every dream, or kill you. So I want you to know that there is nothing that can limit you. If you hold yourself back, you will be held back. Now, the only thing that differentiates you from anyone else are your own beliefs, your own thoughts. And if you do not change the way you think, if you don't change the way you behave, or change your dreams to be bigger than you can imagine, you will always be held back. Do not think that someone else somewhere is doing it to you. Maybe you are cursed. Maybe God is punishing you, like some Christian would think. Maybe you are a sinner. All kinds of reasons. Or maybe someone hates you enough to pray that you don't make it in life. No, forget about the enemies. Forget about the devil or Satan. Believe in yourself and do the things that you have to do to change your comfort zone. One step at a time, one to-do list at a time, one goal at a time, one thought at a time. Then, little by little, you would gather the optimum to be whatever you want to become in life. This is all what I have to tell you, okay? To young ladies out there, you can do it. I'm telling you, God has filled you with potentials, with capabilities, with talent, with strengths, with skills. I'm telling you, what you have in you, you can never say until you sit down, look at yourself in the mirror, and list down your strengths and your weaknesses. When you do this, you can rely on your strengths to scale it in life. For the young men out there, I know the pressure is huge as a man because, yes, I understand the stereotypical mindset about being a man, but do not take this hard on yourself. Just wait for what we call the energies to revolve around your world. Those energies will direct you and help you to navigate your path. If you want to compare yourself with the young man driving in a Range Rover, living in a 5-bedroom house, has a very spectacular job or your dream job, you will do the wrong things to get to where he is. But I want to promise you, naturally, you are gifted as a man because God has blessed you as a father and as a husband. So you have it in you. You just have to look through in you. And as I advise the women, look into your strengths, okay? And activate those strengths to do something. When you activate those strengths and you are focused, they say where energy is, focus goes. And where focus goes, energy directs. When you are focused, you'll be able to navigate your energies to build up your potentials to make it in life. Thank you so much, my wonderful viewers. I don't want to take much of your time. Myself, I am tired and I want to rest because I need it, and I want to wish you all the best. If you have any questions, do not hesitate. This page is yours. It's all about your personal development and we are here for you. God bless you, and remember, you can do it. Bye.